pay back. Number two, I want to lower interest rates on federally guaranteed student loans. And the way we can pay for that is by getting the middlemen, the banks, the financial institutions that are giving, that are processing these loans, getting them out of the business, because they're making billions of dollars in profits. Those loans could be going directly to the students, which means we could be providing more loans at lower interest rates than we're doing now. That's number two. The third thing I mentioned was a $4,000 tuition credit every student every year in exchange for national service. There are going to be certain categories of students that I want to also provide for. We need more nurses. We need teachers who are willing to teach in underserved communities. Math and science teachers, we've got to emphasize math and science. So there's certain categories where we'll give even more of a scholarship. Veterans, our GI Bill is not adequate. It used to be that veterans on the GI Bill, they would pay all their college after having served in active service, active duty. Today that's no longer the case. It's just paying a fraction. So we can expand that as well. Now, one last point I want to make though. We've got to work with the colleges and universities, and I'm sure the chancellor would agree on this. States have to provide more support than they've been providing to local community universities, because even if we put more money into loans and grants, if the inflation rate keeps on going up, then 5-10 years from now we'll be back to where we started. Yeah. So we've got to try to deal with the cost side of it, and universities have to work, I think, more effectively with student groups and parents to try to keep costs down. I'll just give you one example: textbooks. I mean, students can end up paying $1,000, $2,000 for textbooks. I know because I taught constitutional law for 10 years, and I know a lot of my colleagues, they were assigning their book, and it was costing $100 or $125 for their book. They were making money. Their students were losing money. We've got to figure out how to make textbooks more effective, reducing student fees, which means students, you might not get the best food in the cafeteria, but you're not there it's not a spa. You're supposed to be getting there to get an education. When I was going to college, I knew the food was going to be bad. Let me make one last point about college tuition. The help I want to give, I want to make sure that it applies to the non-traditional student. Not everybody's going to go to college in a nice, neat 4-year chunk. They may go to school for 2 years, then go to work, then realize 5 years later they've got to go back for some retraining. And we've got to make sure that the financial aid packages that are available are also available for people who are retraining for a new job, because we want lifelong learning to be out there. You're not going to be in one job your entire career, and people are going to have to upgrade their skills constantly.